Hello everybody and welcome back to a quick recap of our CABAL II gameplay and news. Last time we left off, I've just created my character and I got to level 20 already. Got some new gear and we've changed location since last time we were on Lead Island, or however is that pronounced. So let's start things up here. I got a lot of new skills. And a new awesome concept is that skills in this game chain into each other. I'm gonna show you that in just a second. It's a really cool new feature, and you don't have the combo skill anymore. You just cast the skills continuously, and you can increase your accuracy to not miss as much. And instead of critical rate and damage, you only have critical accuracy. I think it's kind of the same thing as critical rate, which ups your chance of hitting a critical hit, but I'm gonna have to play a lot more to figure out how the stats work in this game, because it's a lot different from the first Cabal. And one issue I have with this game are the loading screens. Like, the loading screens just take up a lot of time. And here we go, we got another achievement for logging on a third day in a row. And actually getting conquest points is really important. I'm gonna show you why it's really important. You can get gear with it, just like unboxing the likeness and the dry frame equipment in Cabal Online. So let's see. This is how my character looks right now. I've got a buff skill for the blade, just like the fire, ice, and lightning blades in the first Cabal for the first beta. This is called Shadow Sword. We got a new gear, a level 20 gear. And we got Awakened Will, which increases critical accuracy by awakening domination, and I just upgraded that skill. Okay, so let's take a look at the character. Average item level is 18. I got all level 18 and 17, 20 gear over here. Level 10 and 11 jewelry. Close to that, I got level 14 ring. And let's take a look at the stats. I got 385 physical attack and close to that 379 magic attack. Healing power is 12. I think it's the HP regeneration. Critical accuracy pretty high. Then we have movement speed, which is 100%, increased by 40% by using the mount, which is the ostrich thing here. You get that in the first quests. So it's a free thing. Then we have weapon block, which is defensive ability, damage reduction rate 5,000, which I think it's a lot by this game's matter. Okay, we got physical defense and magic resistance, which is closing up. Let's see details. Fire, ice, lightning, and dark damage, those are linked to the magic attack. Healing power, accuracy, and critical accuracy. Yeah, here. Critical damage gain 150%, so critical accuracy actually increases the critical damage gain. Then we have attack speed, aggro gain. I think this is how often monsters are drawn to you. HP regen during battle, and non-combat HP regen is 30. Mana points regen non-combat is 25, and during combat it's 14. And after you exit combat, I've got like a passive skill, I think it is, which restores a lot of mana, but I don't actually need it because we got tons of mana and the skills only cost like 13 mana, 23 mana. It's not that much. Okay, let's see. Shield block, I got 0%, damage reduced when blocked. Weapon block, damage reduced when blocked 50%. So if we block an attack, I think we reduce its damage by 50%, so it's not a full damage negation, it's just a 50% reduction. Alright, critical resistance, this is pretty standard. Magic resistance to fire, ice, lightning and dark. Elementals. Points obtained, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is honor points, item gain or whatever. This is by doing quests, I think. Equipment level, yeah, here you have the equipment levels. I don't have a mantle and I'm wondering when I'm gonna get one because it's really awesome. I can't wait to equip a mantle. But we got primary and secondary weapon level 22s. I don't know how. They're level 20. Oh, the item level is 22 but the equip level is 20. Alright, so I get it. Item level is 20, 20, 19. The equip level differs, which is pretty neat, I guess. So the item level is a bit higher than the equip level, I guess. Here is our mount, the ostrich, which increases the movement speed by 40%. We haven't got a pet yet, but I'm working on a quest here, which is you can have my pet. Basically, you just have to farm a dungeon, the first dungeon of CABAL Online, which I can't remember the name, but it's in at the end of the first map. You have to kill the boss there and get its hide. It doesn't drop very often. I've done 20 dungeons yesterday. I only got 4 pieces of hide, and yeah, it's a really hard drop. And here we got the other quests, the normal quests, which are level 20 new quests, and the scenario. We got a lot of quests over here at the scenario quests. They also give up quite a lot of XP and HP potions. We got as a reward 22,000. Nice. Okay, so title, we got cruel title, wingless, Schneider Master. What the fuck is that? Visiting the past. Let's use the wingless in use. Okay, I don't know how I got that, but oh well. When you have like the title and then your name. Okay, so now let me show you how you can get gear with the points I mentioned before. And I think it's over in this building over here. So let's go and take a look. Yeah, it's from this guy over here, the ancient lead or whatever. Conquest points. So here you have Eastwood, Voice Blader Helmet box. So you can get it with 500 conquest points, but I recommend for you to wait and get the last pieces, the level 30, even the level 40. Actually, yeah, level 40. This box contains a piece of Eastwood 3rd equipment that can be equipped at level 40. There is a small chance the box will contain Eastwood S equipment. I guess that's the best gear you can get. So I can get a piece of those now with the conquest points I have, or I can get a full Eastwood 2nd set. I think actually just the gloves, suit and boots. But I'm gonna gather a lot of points and get, I don't know if I'm gonna get the last set because it's a lot of points, but I'm definitely gonna get the full level 30 set when I get to level 30. So a good thing by registering for the beta and logging into the beta is you get those daily rewards, which also include those conquest points, which you can use to get yourself this gear. Alright, let's move this thing over to the top here, and let me show you the map. So you start in Lead Island right here at this tower, and then you make your way through the town and then down this way and keep doing quests all over the way, and here's the dungeon, the level 10 dungeon, the first dungeon. And yeah, you have to farm that to get your first pet. and it's quite easy. I'm gonna show you in just a second how to farm the dungeon. If you're over level, I think 14 or 15, you can do it pretty easily. You just zoom through it and kill the boss, and that's it. So I'm gonna show you in just a second. Then you go to Frey Hill Town, which is this town I'm in right here, and then you continue your way over here and do quests all the way through the second dungeon, which is Looper's excavation site. If you do it on easy, it's really simple, and you also get 10 times your damage, health, and mana while you're in there. So your base is just basically like a nation war in Cabal Online. So going into here and doing the dungeon gives you 10 times your damage, your health, and your mana. So you can basically kick butt and not worry about taking damage that much, because it's really easy to do it. Even on normal, I think. I haven't done it, but I think I'm gonna do it on normal because you can get some pretty nice drops over there. And now we're headed to Desert Fort. This is the next map we're gonna be heading into. It's gonna be available now at level 20. Right, and the quest to get your pet, it's on Klana Island from a dude that's over here. He's called a Tamer or something like that. Alright, so now I'm gonna go and show you the first dungeon of Cabal 2. So let's walk to Lead Island. And here we go. And as I said, the only issue I have with this game is that it has lots of loading screens. Another thing I love about this game is that if you get disconnected from a dungeon, or the game crashes on you randomly or whatever, you just get to stay in the dungeon. You don't get kicked out, and you can enter a dungeon like 20 times a day. This first dungeon where you can farm for Gorg's Hide, you can do the dungeon 20 times a day. And it's basically free. You just go in and do your thing. It's not timed, and it doesn't cost anything. It's just a good way to farm, and I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's click on this teleport thing and go to the dungeon. And I'm gonna quickly show you how to go through it. So here we go. Here's the portal to the dungeon, and we're gonna go in it. And here we go, select dungeon to enter. I cannot do it on easy anymore, only on normal. It's called Frostrock Forest. It's recommended level 9 to 13 and item level 5 to 11, whatever. Minimum party members. If you go into a party, you have to have 3 members. That's a restriction I don't necessarily appreciate, because you cannot go with only one of your buddies. You gotta gather one more player. This is the dungeon location, Lead Island. Dungeon boss is Gorg, and dungeon cooldown daily 20, and today says 0, so I haven't done the dungeon today 0 times, so I'm gonna get to do it 20 times. So let's enter the dungeon, and I'm gonna show you how to quickly zoom through it. So there we go, another loading screen. Okay, come on. And there we go. So we're in, and we get to see a cutscene. Only the first time you go into the dungeon you get to see this cutscene. The other times you farm it, if you start to farm the dungeon, you don't get to see the cutscene again. It's only a first thing, only a first time. And this is the boss of the dungeon. That Gorg guy. Okay, so just get on your mount. If you're over level 15 and want to farm it, just get on your mount and stroll right ahead. If it's your first time in this dungeon, I recommend you kill everything. You have lots of time, don't hurry. You can kill everything in this dungeon so you can make it easier on yourself. And in the boss's room, you're gonna see in a second, it's crammed with enemies. So I recommend, if you're playing a force beta like I am, try using your ranged abilities to get the aggro of the minions first, clear the room, and then fight the boss. So just keep going ahead over here, and we're almost at the boss. Here we go, just hang a right, click on the boss, dismount, and kill him. And there we go, one hit. And we got a Gorg's hide. And let's get the other equipment and sell it. And occasionally there's a chest that spawns here, and you can bust it open and get some coins. There are copper coins which sell for 3,000 alls a piece, silver coins which sell for 5,000 a piece, and I haven't come across golden coins, but I guess they're selling for maybe 10,000 a piece. I don't know, I have no idea honestly. So now that you've seen the first dungeon, I'm gonna go ahead and farm it after I finish recording, but as a bonus for you guys, I'm gonna go do the second dungeon of Cabal 2 so you can see how it goes. Okay, so as I was farming this dungeon to get my pet, guess what I got? Yup, I got a freaking pet from the boss. So let's equip the little guy, and there he is. It's kind of cute. So let's go to town over here and sell all the crap I got, and also abandon this quest because I don't need to do it anymore. So let's abandon quest. Yep. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So basically we got our pet. No need to complete that quest anymore.